This is Brian Jack Holder, citizen journalist, photographer, videographer, digital filmmaker, and four-time candidate for Iowa's 3rd Congressional District. I just wrapped up my season of filming local basketball games for the high school kids, and I'll have to check my records, but I think I've filmed close to 70 games, plus or minus 5 or 10. It's tough to keep track when the games come so quickly, and I filmed some of them and am unable to have them edited right away. So I've got probably a dozen, 15 games that are in the archives that I'll be working on over the next week, 10 days, and get those edited and published for everybody. So I want to thank the community for allowing me to be a part of it and to film these games so that these kids, the parents, the players, the schools, everybody has a beautiful keepsake video of these contests. So thank you for watching all my videos. I want to thank my sponsors, Kelly's Carpet and Furniture of Council Bluffs, Barley's Bar down on the 100 block, and Gorilla Car Wash for allowing me to promote their businesses and for them sponsoring these broadcasts. So thank you so much, and we'll see you. Soccer season is starting here in a month or so. So I'll be out filming soccer matches for the local high school kids this spring. Thank you for watching, and I'm your friend in Liberty. Thank you.
Southeast, Polk and AL. Winner goes to state. Josh Dix, a big night for the Lynx. Scores 18 points for AL. And when Dix wasn't making the shot, Noah Samboth was there to clean up the glass. Watch this. 21 for the senior. The rebound putback slam. AL wins 58-43. The Lynx going to state for the first time in 5 years. All right, back to Iowa. The girls tournament.
you doing? Good to see you. See you. Right on, man.
Thanks for joining us on KMA 960 Shenandoah for this game along the AgriVision Equipment Tournament Trail. It's brought to you by AgriVision Equipment.
Thank you, Don, and welcome into Thomas Jefferson High School in Council Bluffs, the site of a Class 4A Substate final. The winner goes to the state tournament in Des Moines. Good evening, everyone. Ryan Matheny, and it's Abraham Lincoln against Southeast Polk in this Class 4A Substate final. As I mentioned, the winner will move to the state tournament next week in Des Moines. The Lynx of Abraham Lincoln, 18-4 overall under head coach Jason Isaacson. They are ranked 4th in the latest AP poll in Class 4A. Southeast Polk out of the Central Iowa Metro League, 12-7 overall. And a familiar name at the helm of the Rams, Alan Jenkins, is the head coach for Southeast Polk. He was most recently at Atlantic. He took the Atlantic Trojans to state in 2017, so he's back in this corner of the state. He brings with him a very salty squad out of Central Iowa. Looking forward to this one here tonight. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Southeast Polk Rams. As we mentioned, they come in 12-7 overall out of the CIML. And the big story for Southeast Polk is who they will not be with tonight. James Glenn, a senior, who comes into this game averaging nearly 11 points a game. He has not played in their last 5 contests. He will also not play tonight. So Southeast Polk down one of their big weapons, one of their double-digit scorers. They'll try to make it up with the following starting 5. Former Ya Carmu, a junior guard, averaging 2.1 points per game. Riley Edwards, a sophomore, 9.3 points per game. Boone Bain, a senior, at 11.2 points per game. Dominic Caggiano, the Iowa football commit, a 3.6 point per game scorer as a senior. And Chase Bartlett, the leading scorer for the Rams, a senior at 12.9 points per game. For Abraham Lincoln, again at 18-4 overall coming in to this action. They will go with the following starting lineup. Christian Tedian, a senior, at 8.1 points per game. Lennox Brown, a senior, at 5 points per game. Jamison Gruber, a junior, 11.8 points per game. Josh Dix, the leading scorer for the Lynx, a junior, at 19.5 points per game. And Noah Sambodi, a senior, at 12.5 points per game. The starting 5 for the Lynx here tonight under Jason Isaacson as they get set to go against Southeast Polk. These two teams have not met this year and have not met in the Quick Stats era. You take a look back, it's trying to find maybe some common opponents for them. And Abraham Lincoln did play Dowling Catholic out of the CIML. That was not that long ago. That was back on February 18th. Dowling won that contest 66-62. Southeast Polk, meanwhile, has played Dowling twice this year. They beat them by 3 and by 2. So Southeast Polk has 2 wins over Dowling Catholic. That's the same team that beat Abraham Lincoln by 4 points. So we'll see how these two squads match up here tonight. Looking forward to this one. The winner will go to the state tournament in Des Moines. Abraham Lincoln looking for trip number 17 in school history. They last went in 2016. Southeast Polk looking for another trip to the state tournament for them. If they were to win, this would be trip number 7 in school history. They last went to the state tournament in 2014. We'll take a break, national anthem, and we'll have the opening tip coming up here in just a little bit. It's Southeast Polk and Abraham Lincoln. Winner goes to the state tournament in Des Moines. You're listening to high school basketball on KMA 960 Shenandoah. national anthem finishing up here in Thomas Jefferson High School as it is Abraham Lincoln and Southeast Polk. Winner goes to the state tournament in Des Moines. Again for Southeast Polk, formerly Carmew, Riley Edwards, Boone Bain, Dominic Caggiano, Chase Bartlett for the Lynx, Christian Tedian, Lennox Brown, Jamison Gruber, Josh Dix, and Noah Sambodi. The Lynx in their home whites, the script blue Lincoln across the front. Southeast Polk in their traveling black uniforms with the yellow and white trim. Southeast Polk across the front. It'll be Caggiano jumping up against Sambodi in the center circle. It says Jackets here at Thomas Jefferson High School, and we're underway as Southeast Polk controls the opening tap. The Rams will have the opening possession. Carmew will run the offense here for the Rams. They run a little 1-4 high set. Carmew gets it at the right wing. Now he gets it out front to Boone Bain. Boone Bain spinning in the lane. Good defense from Lennox Brown. Bain forces up a shot. It's no good. Dix pulls down the rebound. Lynx into the front court with it. It's Gruber on the right wing. Little rocker step, and he'll back it out near half court, reset up the offense. 1-4 low set here for the Lynx. Pop it up to the high post to get it as Tedian. Now he throws it over to Gruber. Top of the key, Dix. Three ball is no good off the back iron. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Tedian missed it. Carmew with the rebound, and the Rams off and running the other way. Here's Carmew. He'll drive into the lane. Creates some contact. Tedian there to block it away. Good job from Tedian to stay straight up. Here come the Lynx quickly the other way. Gruber all the way to the rim. Tries to hand it off to Sambodi. It goes out of bounds. Off of Southeast Polk. It'll stay with the Lynx under their own hoop. Gruber will inbound it on the baseline. They put 3 across the free throw line. Gruber holds it up above his head. Trying to get it in. He gets it into Sambodi right at the rim. Layup good. Well drawn up play there from Coach Isaacson. The Lynx draw first blood tonight. They lead at 2-0. 6:50 left here in the first quarter. Carmew walks it across the timeline for the Rams. Hands it off to Caggiano, top of the key. Now Riley Edwards with it. He'll dribble around the screen. Edwards down the left side of the lane. A foul called on his way in. It'll be on the floor. They get the foul on Abraham Lincoln. See who they... I think they got it on Gruber. It's his first. Team's first. And Southeast Polk will trigger it in under their own hoop. Carmew to do the honors. He's able to get it into Boone Bain, who throws it over to Riley Edwards. Chase Bartlett, leading scorer for the Rams, steps in. Long 2 on the way, no good. And the rebound to Sambodi. 6.5 on the clock. Here come the Lynx into the front court. Tedian going to work in the block. Little up and under move. Left hand, no good. Good move from Tedian, just couldn't get it to go. Rams quickly the other way in the front court. Carmew with it at the left wing. He runs off a screen, guarded by Gruber. Top of the key with it, Boone Bain. Now over to the right wing, it's Riley Edwards. He'll drive into the lane through a little contact, puts it up off the glass and good. Riley Edwards with a good touch. We're tied at 2, 6 minutes left here in the first. Dix into the front court. He'll run off a screen. He's double teamed. Pass tip. Sambodi able to go get it. Back to Dix at the right wing. He'll drive into the lane. Stops, leaves it off Tedian. Uses the other side of the rim, lays it up and in. Good move from Christian Tedian to lay it up and in, and Lynx in front 4-2. 5:40 left here in the first. Southeast Polk into the front court with it. It's Bartlett. He throws it into the corner now. Carmew out front. Carmew, who's going to work down the left side of the lane. He's a lefty. Loses his feet, has to kick it out to Boone Bain. Bain all the way at the rim. He's fouled on the way up. Southeast Polk does a nice job of creating a lot of contact. They get the foul on Lennox Brown, his first, team second. And to the line for 2 is Boone Bain. Bain this season, a 48% free throw shooter, and he misses the first. So he'll have one more coming. This is a Southeast Polk team that shoots it at a 73% clip from the charity stripe. Second free throw from Bain. He left that one short. Dix with the rebound. Lynx ahead, 4-2. 5:15 left here in the first. In the front court now, Tedian with it at the block. Spin move, gets free, and he gets fouled on the way up. Good move from Christian Tedian in the block. Dominic Caggiano the foul, his first, team's first. And TDN will go to the free throw line for 2. Christian this season, a 61% free throw shooter, and he misses the first. So we've yet to see a made free throw tonight. One more free throw here for Christian TDN. He knocks that one down. 5-2, Rams in front. 5:10 left here in the first. Half-court man-to-man from the Lynx. In the front court, Caggiano with it. Now over to the left wing, Riley Edwards. Edwards to Bartlett. Bartlett guarded by Dix. Back out to Edwards. Edwards gets into the lane all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Riley Edwards has all 4 for the Rams. It's 5-4 AL in front. 4:50 left here in the first. Josh Dix now on the right side with it is Lynx Brown. He'll throw it down low to Tedian in the block. Tedian going to work. Spin move, steps in, shot up off the glass and no good. Carmew gets the board and he wants to push the tempo into the front court. Carmew hands it off to Bartlett at the right wing. Bartlett, backdoor look. And the shot up and blocked from Boone Bain. Here comes the run out the other way for AL. Gruber all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Jamison Gruber able to cut the corner on his defender. And it's 7-4 AL in front, 4:10 left here in the first. Rams in the front court, it's Riley Edwards with it. Now to Carmew at the left side. Boone Bain runs off a screen, he curls into the lane, leaves it out Caggiano. He didn't catch it clean, missed the shot. Rebound to Tedian, here comes AL. Gruber all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Run out for AL, they lead at 9-4. Quick 4-0 spurt for the Lynx, 3:45 left in the first. Carmew will walk it forward, now he gets it off to Caggiano. Bartlett, pass almost picked off. Bartlett steps into a long 2, and it goes in. Hung on the rim for a while. 9-6. Scoreboard says 7. I thought they called it a 2. Here's Lynx Brown. He throws it down low to Sam Bodie in the block, and he has it stripped away. Boone Bain was able to get a paw on it. In the front court. At the rim, shot up and no. Edwards was fouled on the way up, and he'll shoot free throws. See where they get this one. Jamison Gruber, that's his second. So he will likely head to the bench here after this first free throw. Riley Edwards, he scored 4 early. He'll shoot 2 and he makes the first. AL, Sam Bodie will sit down. So will Gruber. Jake Duffy into the game for the Lynx. Second free throw on the way from Edwards. It's good. 9-8, AL in front. J.R. Noss also into the game for the Lynx. In the front court goes Josh Dix. He runs off a screen down the left side of the lane, and he's bumped and fouled on his way in. They get it on Dominic Caggiano, his second. So Caleb Daniels will check into the game for the Rams. Lynx going to work. Tedian in the block. Flips it out. There's a 3 from Noss on the way. No good. Hard off the back iron. Tedian in there battling. Gets the offensive board. And there's a slam dunk from Josh Dix. Dix just crashed off the offensive board. It's 11-8. In the front court, Bartlett, he loses it on the floor. Tedian gets down and gets it. Now Dix run out the other way. He gets into the lane, puts it up, missed it. Rebound tapped and eventually corralled by Chase Bartlett. Here comes Southeast Polk into the front court with it. Riley Edwards at the right wing. He'll drive in the lane. Stops at the free throw line. He's cut off. He has to find relief out to Boone Bain. Now the right side. Now Carmew with it at the right wing. He'll fire up a 3 ball. It's good. Carmew ties it up at 11 with 2:05 left here in the first. Dix will bring it across the timeline. He gets double teamed out near half court. Leaves it off to Lynx Brown. Tedian with it in the corner. Nowhere to go. He'll pick up his dribble. Now finds Duffy down to the block. Duffy going to work. Tries to give it off to Tedian, but it's stolen by Daniels. Southeast Polk brings it into the front court. A chance to take their first lead of the game. Carmew will back it out near half court. Alan Jenkins shouting instructions. He wants to spread the floor out. Carmu, he'll run off to the left. Now to Riley Edwards. Edwards down the right side of the lane. Back to Bain. Bain curls in the lane. Spin move. Right at Duffy. Missed it. Lennox Brown with the board, and then a foul in the backcourt on Caleb Daniels. Jake Reese will come into the game. So will Sam Bodie. Lennox Brown heads to the bench. Cole Falloon will come into the game for Southeast Polk, as Boone Bain will take a breather. 1:23 left in the first, 11-11. Lynx will walk it forward. It's Josh Dix into the front court, guarded by Chase Bartlett. He gets it to Sam Bodie, right block, little turnaround jumper up and good. AL has gone to the post all night. They lead at 13-11, 1:05 left here in the first. Carmu comes across the timeline. He'll hand it off. Falloon hits the roller. Daniels in the lane, and he's fouled on the way up. And Caleb Daniels will go to the free throw line for the Rams. J.R. Knass with a foul. His first, team's fourth. Daniels will shoot two here. He makes the first one. He's a 100% free throw shooter this year. Oh, he's now 5 of 5 on the season. One more coming for Daniels. It's no good. Lynx have a chance if they wanted to hold it here. I think they'll probably try to attack. They'll up 13-12, 50 on the clock. Josh Dix rolls off a screen. Now he gets it back at the left wing. Out front, Tedian with it. Now in the corner. Spinning is Sam Bodie to the right. Block shot up, no good. Tedian offensive rebound, missed the putback. A lot of contact underneath. Here comes the Rams the other way. Falloon layup, no good. Cross with the rebound, and now into the front court. Dix leaves it off Tedian at the block, and travel called on Tedian with 22 seconds left in the first. Southeast Polk will get Boone Bain back into the contest. Falloon heads to the bench, so the Rams will likely hold for the last shot of the first quarter here. See a lot of substitutions here. Jake Duffy back into the game. So is Lennox Brown. 20 seconds on the clock, 1 point lead for the Lynx. Southeast Polk brings it into the front court. They'll have a chance to hold for the last shot of the quarter. It'll be AL's ball to start the second. 8 on the clock, they start it. Here's Cormier. Leaves it off, roller, 3 on the way from Edwards. It's no good. Rebound chased down by Lennox Brown. And that's how the first quarter ends. AL leads at 13-12 after 1 on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
complete selection of pre-owned cars and trucks. It's also where you can estimate your trade-in value and receive a no-hassle quote. Since 1988, Hawkeye Ford has been offering a high level of customer service and a commitment to making the process of buying your vehicle an enjoyable one. They strive to deliver 100% satisfaction every time you visit their location on Highway 34 east of Red Oak or on their 24/7 location, HawkeyeFord.com.
Iowa Western Community College has important news for you. If you're a high school senior trying to figure out what your next step in life will be after high school, consider this. Students learning trade-specific skills will get you into the workplace quicker, making a good living and having a lot less college debt. Iowa Western offers 1 to 2 year programs in nursing, welding, industrial tech, and advanced manufacturing, plus many others. Great skills and great pay in less time. Talk to Iowa Western Community College in Clarinda and Shenandoah and start planning your future now.
13-12. AL leads Southeast Polk after 1 quarter of play. Lynx will get the basketball to start the second quarter. Reset the floor here. Riley Edwards out there for Southeast Polk. So is Chase Bartlett, Caleb Daniels, Boone Bain, and Cole Falloon. As there's Sam Bodie going to the rim. He missed it. Tedian kept it alive, and then a foul called underneath. Sam Bodie tried to go up and just throw one down, but Tedian kept it going, and they got a foul on Daniels, his second, team's fourth. As now Alan Jenkins will have to get Daniels out of there with 2 fouls. They get Malachi Williams. No, that's not Malachi Williams. That's Cade Proctor, and he is large. All right, AL triggers it in up by 1 on their own baseline. Going to work is Tedian, clearing some space underneath on Proctor. Nothing there, and then 3 seconds called on Tedian. Tedian tried to go to work in the block, but Proctor is large and in charge, and he was able to hold his ground underneath. Rams have a chance to take the lead here on this possession. 7.5 left in the second. Across the timeline with it is Edwards. He'll hand it off to Bartlett at the right wing. Top of the key, Boone Bain. He curls into the lane, now leaves it back. Bartlett right side. Around the perimeter. Falloon, he'll drive the lane, stops at the left block, cut off. His pass was tipped and eventually stolen away. Here's a run out for Sam Bodie. And then he gets called for a carry. Kind of caught it awkwardly and put it down on the deck, and it just didn't look right. It'll be a turnover to Southeast Polk. Rams with the basketball again. 7:08 left here in the half. Proctor out front, now to Bartlett, top of the key. Off a screen with it is Edwards, started by Dix. Edwards down the lane, stops. Throws it out front, Boone Bain, he stops. Now gets it back out to Edwards. Bartlett, he'll drive down the left side of the lane, stops, spins again. Has to kick it out. Good defense underneath from AL. Here's Edwards at the rim, and Dix swats it away. Josh Dix puts that one back, and now he'll shoot a transition 3 and knocks it down. Big exchange there for the Lynx. They lead it 16-12 now. That was all Josh Dix. 6.5 left here in the second. Down the right side of the lane is Edwards. Leaves it off for Proctor. Proctor gets fouled under the rim. They got that foul on Gruber. That's his third. That's big. Jake Duffy will come into the game. Gruber heads to the bench. Proctor will leave. Dominic Caggiano for Southeast Polk. Bartlett gets it in off the inbound pass. He steps in, misses a 3. Duffy with the board for the Lynx. Going forward is AL. Dix into the front court. He stops. Has to skip a pass over to Sam Bodie. Little mismatch here for Sam Bodie, but he's double teamed, steps through it, lays it up and in. Good patience from the big man for the Lynx. They lead at 18-12. Sam Bodie's got 6. Rams into the front court with the basketball. Out front is Falloon. Here's a 3 from Boone Bain, and the airballed it. It went off of Duffy, though. It'll stay with Southeast Polk. Carmew will check back into the game for Southeast Polk. 5:46 left here in the half. Southeast Polk will inbound under their own hoop. Army with it now out front. The lefty will dribble it back out. Set up the offense. He hands it off to Bartlett. Over to Carmew left side. Now short corner with it is Boone Bain. Out to Carmew now at the three-point line. He'll back it out and reset. Carmew to Caggiano. Caggiano going to work at the rim. Puts it up and in. Dominic Caggiano, he was matched up with Jake Duffy, and Caggiano a little too much foot speed. It's 18-14, Abraham Lincoln in front. 5:15 left in the second. Josh Dix from way downtown. He missed it. And the rebound goes to Riley Edwards. Southeast Polk in transition. Boone Bain pump fake, steps in, long two. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Bartlett. Reverse layup is good. Just like that, it's back to 18-16. A quick 4-0 run for the Rams. 4:50 left here in the second. Lynx into the front quarter. Sambodi near the baseline and stepped out of bounds. Couldn't quite catch his footing. Duffy will check out. J.R. Canas back in for the Lynx. 4:46 left here in the second period. 18-16, Abraham Lincoln leads it. Carmew will walk it forward. He throws it over on the right side. Now out front, Caggiano. Riley Edwards. Bartlett, he runs off the curl screen, fires a three, knocks it down. And Southeast Polk has their first lead, 19-18. Quickly into the front court go the Lynx. Canas all the way at the rim, offensive foul. A good job on defense there from Southeast Polk. That was Riley Edwards who planted himself. He was able to take the charge. So a made three from Southeast Polk to take the lead, and then a turnover by the Lynx on the charge. Southeast Polk with the lead in the basketball. 4:15 left in the second. Rams will go to a 1-4 high set, a horn set. Carmew to Bartlett. Right wing little pick and roll between Bartlett and Edwards. He fades into the corner to Carmew. Now Bartlett catches right wing. He'll drive down the lane, and he's fouled on the way in. They got Canas. That's his third, and that'll be free throws here for Southeast Polk. Chase Bartlett will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. AL was able to get Duffy into the game real quick. For Canas with the 3 fouls. So Bartlett to shoot a 1-and-1. He is a 95% free throw shooter, but he missed it. Jake Duffy with the board. So now AL down by 1 has the basketball. 3:50 left here in the half. Over right back to Tini into the block. He's guarded by Carmew. It was ripped away by Boone Bain, but he gets called for a foul. Guy caught reaching in the cookie jar. His first, team's 5th. Alan Jenkins wasn't happy with that call. AL will inbound under their own hoop. They get it into Tedian. He's guarded by Carmew. That's the mismatch AL wants to go to. Now Carmew switched off. Here's Tedian in the block, double teamed. Has to get it away, gets it off to Sambodi, and then a foul again called on Boone Bain. That's his second and the team's 6th. He got caught again reaching in. 3:34 left in the second. AL to inbound under their own hoop. Tedian will trigger it in. They'll lob it up to Dix in the lane. Spin move through some contact, missed it, and the rebound pops free to Carmew. Carmew wants to push in transition. Step through off. Offensive foul. No, it's travel. There were about 7 whistles from the same official. I think he was trying to buy some time before he made up his mind. Looked like the down official was ready to call a charge, but the trailing official calls it a travel. 3:20 left here in the half. Lynx down by 1. They'll come in the front court. Dix steps into a wide open 3, cans it. Nobody picks him up at the 3-point line. Lynx back in front, 21-19. Dix has 8 for the Lynx. Into the front court, go the Rams. Bartlett off the screen, and he throws it away. And the guy he was looking for cut to the hoop, so there was nobody to throw it to. It's a turnover. So Abraham Lincoln will have the basketball. Dix brings it across the timeline. Now to Tedian at the left wing. Back to Dix. He'll drive in the lane. Back to Tedian. Now he hands it back to Lynx Brown. Dix into the block. Sambodi had it poked away by Caggiano, and then a foul on Sambodi, and we'll go the other way and shoot free throws here. AL will get Jaden Reese into the game. Meanwhile, Caleb Daniels back in for Southeast Polk. So Dominic Caggiano will shoot a 1-and-1 here for the Rams. Caggiano, a 55% free throw shooter this season. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. So one more coming here for Dominic Caggiano. A 6'4", 230-pounder misses it. Josh Dix gets the rebound. Into the front court. Go the Lynx. There's Tedian running off a screen. He spins in the lane. Back out to Dix at the left wing. He'll go to work in the lane. Clears some space. Spins back. Has to hand it off to Tedian. Back to Dix. He'll fade away on a long two. It's good. It's a nice little two-man game between Tedian and Dix. And AL back in front 23-20. Dix has 10. Off the screen is Edwards, and Dix pokes it away, gets the steal. Josh Dix into the front court, weaving through traffic, gets to the rim, shot on goal, and he's fouled. Caleb Daniels the foul, his third, and Dix will shoot 2 free throws. Josh Dix starting to take this game over in the second quarter. He had just 2 points in the first quarter. He's up to 10, and he's got 2 free throws coming here. First one is in and out, no good. Carmu checks back in for the Rams. Meanwhile, Lynx Brown back into the lineup for the Lynx. One more free throw for Josh Dix. It's a 73% free throw shooter. He knocks that one down, so 1 of 2. 24-20. AL in front, 1:50 left here in the second quarter. Rams across the timeline. Out front with it is Edwards. Now in the corner, spinning is Boone Bain. Out front to Carmu. Bain curls off the screen. Into the corner with it is Edwards. Good defense from AL. Caggiano at the right wing. Left open, so he'll fire a 3 and makes a 3. Dominic Caggiano's got 6. It's 24-23 AL in front. 1:20 left here in this half. Dix across the timeline. Brown with it left wing. Tedian going to work in the block, but they won't give it to him. Swinging around the perimeter. Dix at the right wing. AL running a little clock here. Now they'll go to Tedian in the block. He faces up, goes to work. Tedian in the lane. Baby hook, no good. Caggiano the rebound. 55 seconds left here in the half. Carmu brings it forward. Rams trail by 1. Carmu will just dribble out near half court. Southeast Polk might be content to take this one into half. They can shoot for the lead, or at worst case be down by 1 at the halftime break. The Rams will get the basketball first in the second half, so a little 2-for-1 here. They have the floor space. Now they'll have Riley Edwards go out and get it near half court. Carmu recollects right in the center circle in half court. Standing near the Jackets logo. 15 on the clock. Rams again space the floor. Now they go to work. Here's Riley Edwards with half. 10 on the clock. Edwards down the left side of the lane. Tough runner, no good. Caggiano offensive rebound and the putback. And the horn runs out. Southeast Polk goes in front at the halftime break. 25-24. Our halftime report next on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
America is choosing to be a healthier nation. That's why so many people choose a Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and offer a full range of vitamins, non-prescription medicines, cold remedies, and convenient items for you and your family. And when it comes time to have a prescription filled, you can always count on your Health Mart Family Pharmacy to do it right. Take your next prescription to Oakland Pharmacy in Oakland, a locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Why choose Malvern Bank?
Because Malvern Bank is an education bank. Malvern Bank provides online informative resources and teaches folks like me financial literacy.
Malvern Bank takes the time to answer your money questions on the phone, in person, or online. As an education bank, we want our customers to be mindful about money.
To become a Malvern Bank customer, visit their website at malvern.bank and be sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Malvern Bank, we build community.
Member FDIC.
To daily tasks. We can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
Halftime here at Thomas Jefferson High School in Council Bluffs. Southeast Polk leads Abraham Lincoln 25-24 at the halftime break. Very even matchup so far. Abraham Lincoln led it 13-12 after one. Southeast Polk scores late in the half to take the 1-point lead on a Dominic Caggiano putback with about 4 seconds on the clock. Leading the way in the first half for the Lynx, it was Josh Dix. He scored 9 points in the second quarter. He's got 11 for the ball game. He's also got 3 rebounds. Also for the Lynx, 6 points from Noah Sambodi, 4 points from Jamison Gruber, 3 points, and 6 rebounds from Christian Tedia. For Southeast Polk, Dominic Caggiano leading the way with 8 points. Chase Bartlett has 7 points, 6 points from Riley Edwards, 3 points from Komaya Carmew, and then 1 point from Caleb Daniels in the opening half. Again, Southeast Polk leads it 25-24. We'll take a break and an ABC News update. Second half coming your way. Winner goes to state on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Nutrient Ag Solutions is your leading agricultural retailer of crop inputs and expert solutions. And they're your choice in the region for top-of-the-line products and customer service. When nothing short of the best is your standard, talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Missouri, Coyne, Percival, and Essex, Iowa for fall application and products. Nutrient Ag Solutions, growing your crops and your bottom line.
From ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. President Biden is speeding up the time frame for when he says there should be enough vaccine supply for every American adult. He says that will now be the end of May, but he cautioned
there is light at the end of the tunnel. But we cannot let our guard down now or assure that victory is inevitable. We can't assume that.
He also called on states to make sure teachers get at least 1 dose of the vaccine by the end of this month. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said it's time to open Texas 100%. Said today all businesses in the state can operate at full capacity beginning next Wednesday. He also ended a statewide mask mandate, even though health experts have said it's too soon to lift those measures. The president today accepted the withdrawal of his nominee to lead the Office of Management and Budget. ABC's Mark Remillard explains why.
Neera Tanden had come under fire from both Senate Republicans and Democrats for past tweets, many of which were critical of Republicans. But the situation was made worse after many of those tweets were deleted, leaving senators calling into question her ability to be transparent as budget director for the White House.
FBI Director Christopher Wray told the Senate Judiciary Committee the Bureau is considering the Capitol riot on January 6th an act of domestic terrorism. 13 of 25 people crammed into an SUV were killed this morning when it was hit by a big rig near the U.S.-Mexico border in Southern California.
Investigators now say there were no seats in the back of the Ford Expedition that are explaining how 25 people could fit inside. CHP Chief Omar Watson.
Ages are from 15 to 53. Everyone in the vehicle was injured to some extent, minor, major, or fatal injuries.
He says they do not know where the SUV was heading or why so many people were inside of it. They're working to figure that out now. Alex Stone, EBC News.
Financial markets all closed today lower on Wall Street. You're listening to ABC News.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/work. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/work. That's ZipRecruiter.com/work. ZipRecruiter.com/work.
The Biden administration announced new sanctions on Russia.
The Biden administration's sanctions against Russia come after the Trump administration declined to take action in the wake of the poisoning of opposition leader Alexei Navalny. A Biden administration official says the U.S. is catching up to the EU and the UK, both of which placed sanctions on Russia last fall. Today's U.S. actions are announced in concert with the European Union, which voted Monday to implement the first sanctions under its new human rights sanctions program, targeting 4 Russian officials for Navalny's imprisonment. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
Some countries changed course on the use of AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine.
France's health minister now declaring the AstraZeneca vaccine can be administered to people over 65 with pre-existing conditions, as new data helps alleviate some of the concerns related to the vaccine. France had previously restricted the AstraZeneca vaccine to younger people, citing a lack of clinical trials on older age groups. French President Emmanuel Macron going so far as to claim the vaccine was quasi-ineffective. Inez de la Quatera, ABC News, Paris.
Family members say Vernon Jordan, civil rights activist and former advisor to President Bill Clinton, has died. He was 85. Jordan served as field secretary for the Georgia NAACP, the executive director of the United Negro College Fund. He also headed the National Urban League and was nearly assassinated before becoming a Washington insider. This is ABC News.
So much is happening, but who can you trust? You need to check out Newsmax TV, the fastest growing news channel in America. Watch it on all major cable systems and see shows with Sean Spicer, Greg Kelly, Lindsay, and Biden and Pelosi. So download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone now or watch Newsmax on Roku, YouTube, Pluto, Zumo, and more. 30 million Americans watch Newsmax TV. So should you.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
Find your place at Northwest Missouri State University. From day one, experience a university like no other. In the classroom, you'll find career-ready academic programs and hands-on learning, not to mention championship sports teams and clubs. Find your passion and your people. Plus, textbooks and a fully loaded laptop are included in your tuition, with $19 million in scholarships and aid available. They also have a 97% placement rate. Visit nwmissouri.edu to apply today. Northwest Missouri State University, where Bearcats connect.
At PCSB, we believe in helping our customers and our community grow, and service is how we do it. This is about making banking better. We are here to serve. We have an innovative spirit and a heart for people that moves us to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we know what matters most. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. PCSB, we believe in you. Member FDIC.
Many businesses talk about service, but at Rogers Pharmacy, it's not just talk, setting them apart from the big box stores. They're a full-service pharmacy where you can not only fill prescriptions, but they also carry an impressive line of medical equipment to meet all of your needs. So whether you need oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, lift chairs, or diabetic shoes, Rogers Pharmacy has them all. Let their family serve your family. The full-service, family-owned, independent Rogers Pharmacy, located in Tarkio, Mound City, Maryville, and St. Joe. Visit RogersRx.com.
Welcome back into Thomas Jefferson High School in Council Bluffs. We're ready to go for the second half. Southeast Polk leading Abraham Lincoln 25-24 with a trip to the state tournament on the line. Abraham Lincoln will go with their starting five for the second half. Christian T and Lynx Brown, Jamison Gruber, Josh Dix, Noah Sambodi, Cormier Carmew, Riley Edwards, Boone Bain, Dominic Caggiano, and Chase Bartlett, the five for Southeast Polk. The Rams will have basketball first. And we're underway in the second half. Carmew running things as the Rams go left to right here in the second quarter. Chase Bartlett loses it down the left side of the lane in the front court. Dix slams it home and hangs on the rim. Josh Dix, his second dunk of the game, and just like that, Abraham Lincoln back in front. 26-25. 6'4" junior can get up off the deck. Down the left side of the lane, Edwards, he has it blocked by Sambodi. Now AL trying to seize a little momentum here in the second half. Sambodi will run a little pin screen play. It's Dix out front with the basketball guarded by Bartlett. Offensive foul on Dix. He tried to clear a little space. He leaned into Bartlett, but then extended that forearm, was able to create some space, but too much. His first foul, team's first of the second half. Southeast Polk will have the basketball now, down by one. The Rams took the lead at the horn from Dominic Caggiano. Here's a nice backdoor cut right at the rim. Boone Bain, no, but he traveled. Thought he was going to get an and one on the back door, but official said he took too many steps without dribbling. So AL gets the basketball back, 7 and counting here in the third quarter. 26-25, Lynx in front. Gruber will run the point. He hands it off to Lynx Brown. Now to Gruber at the left wing. He'll go towards the corner, spins back in the middle of the lane. He's fouled by Carmew, his first, team's first of the half. 6:46 left here in the third. It'll stay with AL under their own hoop. Gruber, who was playing well, but picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. There's an illegal screen on Abraham Lincoln. Noah Sambodi picks up the foul. And then a bench warning to Coach Isaacson from Abraham Lincoln. He doesn't care. He's going to dog the other official all the way up the floor. In the front court goes Southeast Polk. Caggiano right wing. Into the corner with it, Chase Bartlett. Back out front, Caggiano. Riley Edwards to Boone Bain. Caggiano top of the key. He'll go into the lane, spin move. Back out Carmew right wing. He thought about it. They'll play catch around the perimeter now. Good motion offense here from Southeast Polk. They really reversed the ball well. Carmew dribbles back out front. Bartlett, he'll run off a screen. Back to Carmew. Thought about it. Now he'll back out to Bain. Bain down the left side of the lane. Carmew, corner, free ball. No good. Rebound to Josh Dix. Here's a three in transition for Gruber. It's no good. TDN almost had the rebound, but he lost it out of bounds, so it'll go to Southeast Polk. Good look from Jamison Gruber there. Just couldn't knock it down. 5:50 left here in the first quarter, or the third quarter. Here's a steal. It's Gruber the other way. He'll lay it up and in. Jamison Gruber, he's only got 6 points, but he has been big in the minutes he's played tonight. 28-25. Lynx in front, 5.5 left here in the third. Caggiano out front with it. He'll drive down the left side of the lane against Tedian. Cut off, back out to Carmio. Right wing, Boone Bain. Bartlett, he'll fire a three for the tie. It's no good. Missed that one badly. Comes AL the other way. Sam Bodie in the corner with it. Lennox Brown. Now we'll throw it to Dix at the right wing. He says clear out. He wants to go to Tedian in the block. Tedian, good spin move. And then tries to hit a cutter. It's lost. It ends up in the hands of Gruber. Tedian lays it up and one. And Tedian tried to reverse the ball. Harvey got a hand on it. And then it somehow fell in the lap of Gruber, who had handed it right back to Tedian. So Tedian gets the and one opportunity. The foul was on Caggiano, his third. Tedian for the and one. It's in and out, no good. 30-25, AL in front, 4:50 left in the third. And now a timeout from Alan Jenkins. 4:53 left in the third. It's 30-25. AL leads it on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
What are you looking for in your career? What about being part of a team committed to innovation and servant leadership? Then come join the AgriVision Equipment team as a service technician. AgriVision Equipment is focused on your future by providing benefits, sign-on bonuses, John Deere training, and more. As a leader in the industry, AgriVision Equipment is committed to investing in technology and resources to develop employees and pave the way for the future of agriculture. Apply online at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
30-25, Abraham Lincoln leads Southeast Polk. They scored the first 6 of the second half with 4:53 left in the third. Out of the timeout, Southeast Polk will have it. Trying to figure things out on the offensive end. They run this 4-out motion, a lot of screens along the perimeter, and AL's done a really good job defending it here in the second half. After Southeast Polk, see if they've got the counter to that. Boone Bain at the left wing with the basketball. Bartlett out front. He's guarded by Brown. Bartlett now launches it over Bain. Bain all the way to the rim. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, tapped out by Caggiano. Good contest at the rim there by Sam Bodie and Tedian. Carmio out front now with it. He'll drive in the lane. Spin move. Lefty. Little scoop shot. No. He's fouled by Lennox Brown. And Carmio will shoot 2 free throws. For Brown, that's his second foul, team's third of the half. Carmio, a 56% free throw shooter. And he misses the first. He was not a regular starter this year, but as I mentioned in the open, James Glenn, their third leading scorer, 11-point per game scorer, is out with an injury, so Carmio stepped into his spot. Second free throw is good. Carmio's got 4 tonight. First point of the half for the Rams. It's 30-26. AL leads, 4:15 left in the third. Gruber into the lane, spin move, lost it on the way up. It stays with Southeast Polk, or with Abraham Lincoln. I'll say a Southeast Polk defender poked it away. Lynx will inbound under their own hoop. It's Gruber. They get it to Sam Bodie, puts it on the deck, right at the rim, lays it up and in. Sam Bodie with 8. It's 32-26, AL in front. Here's a double team. Dix with the steal, and he gets called for a foul. Dix looked like he had a clean pick from Riley Edwards, but they get Josh Dix for his second foul. Team's fourth of the half. It was a good double team from AL. Now this AL crowd comes to life, encouraging the Lynx on defense. It is a big crowd here tonight. Bartlett over to Edwards. Edwards, free throw line jumper, knocks it down. Good shot from the sophomore Edwards. 32-28 AL in front. 3:40 left in the third. Dix out front with it for the Lynx. Tedian up front. Hands it off to Gruber. Gruber at the left wing. He drives into the lane. Hits the cutter, Sam Bodie. He lays it up and in. He's got 10, and it's back to a 6-point lead. 34-28. AL in front. 3:20 left in the third. Rams will go to a weave. Off the screen is Edwards. Hands it off to Caggiano out front. Over on the right side, Carmu. He'll drive in the lane. Carmu just throws up a wild shot. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Southeast Polk. It got tipped. Carmu just threw that up over its head. I'm not sure how it got tipped, but it'll stay with Southeast Polk. Carmu will throw it in. He gets it in. Bain, he drives into the lane, stops, kicks it out. Caggiano. Now Caggiano at the rim. Tedian swats it out of bounds. Caggiano from the left side of the rim tried to lay it up with his right arm. That's not a good idea when Christian Tedian's hanging out right there. Gruber will take a seat. J.R. Canassa in for the Lynx. Rams will inbound under their own hoop, down by 6. 2:55 left in the third. Bartlett, he'll go baseline. He's fouled by Brown. Brown's third, team's fifth. So AL's held Southeast Polk to just 3 points in this period, but they fouled 5 times doing it. Jaden Reese will check into the game. J.R. Canassa heads back to the bench. Rams inbound under their own hoop. Carmu gets it to a cutting Bartlett. It was poked away by Brown out of bounds. It'll stay with Southeast Polk. Kind of choppy here over the last minute or so. Southeast Polk will inbound on the baseline over near the sideline. Kind of an awkward spot. Carmu able to get it in to Bartlett. Bartlett on the right baseline. Spin move at the block. High off the glass. It's no good. Dix with the board. He'll push in transition. Josh Dix down low. Sam Bodie at the rim with a reverse layup. It's good. Good job by Sam Bodie to use the rim to protect it. He's got a dozen. 36-28. Timeout. Southeast Polk. 2:28 left in the third. AL leads at 36-28 on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Hi, it's Alexis with Sugar Makery. At Sugar Makery, we're all about making life sweeter in our treats, in our gift arrangements, and of course in our customer service. We believe that life is made sweeter by giving back to the communities that give so much support to us, and that's why we're proud to be part of this programming. We hope you'll allow us to tempt your taste buds or help with your next customized gift arrangement very soon. Find us on Sharp Street in Glenwood and Conifer Lane in Council Bluffs and at sugarmakery.com.
OSI is considered a premier global food provider by many of the world's leading brands. OSI delivers leading-edge food solutions for product development as well as processing, and much of it is done from their Oakland, Iowa plant. Being a leader in the industry allows OSI Oakland to give back to the communities by sponsoring area high school events, offering special programs for veterans, and other community outreach programs. To learn more, visit osigroup.com and search for the Oakland, Iowa location.
36-28, Abraham Lincoln leads Southeast Polk. It's been 12-3 Lynx in this quarter. What a job by Coach Isaacson out of the locker room. Southeast Polk with the basketball. They'll try to figure things out on the offensive end. Bartlett down low, hit a cutting balloon. It went off of his hands, but it goes out to Boone Bain. Now Riley Edwards backs it out. He'll reset the offense. Bain working on Sam Bodie. Spins in the lane and he travels. Bain tried to go to a spin move, but drug that back pivot foot. So a turnover. We'll give it back to Abraham Lincoln. Big possession here for the Lynx. They can get it up to double digits for the first time tonight. 2 minutes left here in the third. Gruber, right wing. Gruber into the lane. Tries to leave it off to Tedian, but it was stolen. Caggiano got a hand on it. Rams into the front court. It's Riley Edwards. Crossover dribble at the right wing. Leaves it off Bartlett. Bartlett into the lane. Stops, spin move. Puts a shot up. No good. Battle for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Falloon. But then it was stolen. Jamison Gruber. Gruber in the front court to Lennox Brown for three. It's no good. Man, that would have been big. Here comes the other way. Rams. Shot up no from Riley Edwards. Dix gets the board. Dix, he'll push it in the front court. Hesitation. Step back. 2 on the way. Cans it. You can't defend that. Josh Dix has 15. 38-28. Lynx out to their largest lead with 65 seconds left in the third. Big possession here for Southeast Polk. Edwards into the corner. Back out to Bartlett, top of the key. Falloon to Edwards. Edwards in the lane. Guarded by Dix. Edwards. Tough shot, no good. TDN with the rebound. Good defense from Dix. Dix into the front court. He hesitates. Stops. Hits the trailer and TDN. Nice pass underneath to Sam Bodie, who's fouled on the floor. Nifty ball movement from TDN to wrap that pass around. Boone Bain picks up the foul, his third. And now, how about this? James Glenn will come into the game for Southeast Polk. The senior, averaging 11 points per game. He has not played in 5 games and wasn't going to play tonight, but he said, I'm good to go. Here's Dix, 3-ball up. It's no good. Sam Bodie, the rebound, and one on the dunk. Noah Sam Bodie, the tip dunk, and the foul. Oh, my goodness. Sam Bodie will shoot one free throw. Dix missed the 3. Sam Bodie went up and said, I will clean that up for you kindly. And he'll get a chance for the and one. Couple dribbles for Noah, and he makes it. He will get a huge round of applause from the AL faithful. Lynx Brown into the bench. J.R. Canas in, 41-28, AL in front. Here come the Rams with it in the front court. Bartlett runs off a screen. Now to Falloon. Falloon has to pick it up. In the corner, Caggiano with it. Falloon tries to hit Glenn on a back cut. It's not there. And then a foul called on AL away from the ball. That's their 6th. They got Dix for the foul, his 3rd, team 6th. And now Dix will head to the bench. Brown checks back in with 14 on the clock. 14 on the clock, Southeast Polk inbounds it. Riley Edwards out near half court. Now 8 on the clock. 6, Edwards starts to go. Step back 3 from the left wing, it's no good. Sam Bodie gets the board, and that's how the quarter ends. A huge quarter for AL. They outscore Southeast Polk 17-3. They lead at 41-28, 8 minutes away from state on KLA 960 Shenandoah.
At the ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be
as a team, and the importance of a great coach. TS Prosperity Group, a division of TS Bank, understands the importance of a successful team, especially when it comes to your finances. Let TS Prosperity Group be the coach of your financial team to help guide you to success with the goal of sleeping better, knowing your prosperity is protected for the next generation. Contact tsprosperitygroup.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation today.
We go to the 4th quarter. Abraham Lincoln leads Southeast Polk 41-28. The Lynx are just 8 minutes away from a trip to the state tournament in Des Moines. So AL will go right to work, and Jamison Gruber gets fouled on the first exchange. And Gruber will go to the free throw line. They got the foul on Caggiano, his 4th, team's 5th. So Gruber heads to the charity stripe. for two. First one up, and it's good. Gruber's got 7 tonight. He's had his mitts all over this ball game. Just been limited a little bit by foul trouble. Second one here for Gruber. And it's good. The lead is 15 for AL. They've outscored Southeast Polk 19-3 in the second half. Rams into the front court. James Glenn, he'll fire up a three. It's no good. Dix with the rebound. Starting to get into desperation time here for Southeast Polk. Dix across the timeline. AL can afford to run a little clock, and that's what they want to do. They'll get into the motion offense. Gruber, hand off now. Dix, 3-ball from the left wing. It's no good. Tedian, though, keeps it alive with an offensive rebound. Dix at the left wing. Now it's a Gruber. Dix has 15. Sambody's got 15, including that nice tip dunk and one. Here's Sambody from the right block. Good patience. Shot at no, but he's fouled. Sambody will go to the free throw line for two. Armu gets the foul. That's his second, team 6th, and 2 free throws here for Noah Sambody. First one is good. He's got 16 tonight. He has been big underneath, 16 points and 4 rebounds. He'll shoot one more. Yes, sir. 45-28, all Lynx. 7 minutes left here in the fourth. Southeast Polk needs a lot of points in a hurry. James Glenn, he'll go down the left side of the lane, lays it up, no good. Tedian, don't know if he got a piece of it, but he at least altered the shot. And here comes AL in the front court. Down low, Tedian going to work in the block. He'll back his way down on Carmu, spin move in the lane. Carmu poked it away, goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Southeast Polk. Good job from Carmu with quick hands. Glenn will take a seat. Boone Bain checks into the contest. James Glenn came in tonight in a leg brace of some sort and didn't really dress out to start, but he's put a uniform on and said, I'm playing in the second half. There's Southeast Polk, 3-ball on the way from Bain. It's no good. Tedian clears the board. AL in the front court. Here's Gruber. He'll can up a 3 and missed it. Rebound was eventually corralled by Carmu. From Southeast Polk, 3-on-2 developing. They'll kick it back. Trailer 3 from Edwards. It's good. That doubles the second half point total for the Rams. It's 45-31 AL in front. There's Dix going to work off a screen up top. Behind the back dribble in the lane. Leaves it off Tedian. Back to Dix. In the corner with it. And a timeout from Coach Isaacson. 5:57 left in the fourth. Abraham Lincoln leads it 45-31 on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
When people ask me what my dad does, I still don't have exactly the right answer. This is Sadie, and my dad is Shane from Shop Ag. I know he takes calls and texts early in the morning and late at night. I know he does research to find the best products at the best prices. And I know he says, I'll get that done for you. But I guess I'm still not sure we're always involved in every aspect of agronomy. But I know my dad does it all. Call Shane at Shop Ag and see for yourself. 712-520-1333.
5:57 left to play in the ball game. 45-31. Abraham Lincoln leads Southeast Polk. AL had to call a timeout to try to get everything sorted out on offense. See if they run through a few sets here, try to run some clock. Lynx throw it into the backcourt. Jamison Gruber gets it. He'll walk it across the timeline. They'll go to Josh Dix, who's guarded by Chase Bartlett. Tedian with it right side. And AL just running a little clock here. Dix out near half court. 5:40 left in the fourth. Dix will go to work with the left wing. Has to stop. Now he just has to throw it away, but Tedian there to collect. Gruber right side. Back to Tedian. Now out to Dix. 5.5 left in the fourth. Here's Gruber off a little curl screen. Stops at the free throw line. Now to Sambody in the corner. He'll drive to the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. He'll go to Southeast Polk. So AL really starting to go into that stall now, trying to run some clock. James Glenn will come into the game. Caggiano heads to the bench for Southeast Polk. 5:16 left. AL just 5 minutes away from going to the state tournament. Rams bring it into the front court. Boone Bain at the right wing. Off a screen is Carmule. Now in front, James Glenn. Step back, caught about the three. Little give and go action. Glenn lays it up and in. And Glenn moves really well without the basketball. Back to a 12-point game. 45-33. Lynx. Here's Lennox Brown trying to go down to TD, and he's double teamed, loses it out of bounds, so it'll go to Southeast Polk. So AL a little sloppy here as they try to run some clock on the offensive end. They just haven't been able to. Here's a three in the corner from Glenn. He missed it badly. Dix with the rebound. Now AL push a little bit. Dix in the front court, no look pass. Samboni lays it up and in. That was pretty. 47-33. Samboni's got 19. Right wing with it is Edwards. Now Bartlett out front. Back to Edwards at the right wing for the Rams. Boone Bain left wing. Corner Glenn. He'll go baseline. Wraparound pass in the corner. Bartlett, three ball on the way. It's no good. Glenn gets the offensive board, and he'll dribble it back out. 4 minutes and counting here in the ballgame. 47-33, AL in front. Glenn, out of Carmule right wing. Glenn is open for three. Pump fakes. Now in the corner. Edwards, three ball, no good. Offensive rebound, Boone Bain. Here's Glenn down the lane. Shot up, no. A travel call. And the turnover will give it back to AL. J.R. Canas into the game. Samboni will get a well-deserved breather. 19 points and 5 boards for the big man. 3:46 left in the fourth. Now Southeast Polk will pick up full court. There's a ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with AL. AL last went to the state tournament in 2016. Now Glenn will set Cole Falloon into the game. They've been 16 times in school history. Full court press put on by Southeast Polk. It's a turnover. Lennox Brown pass goes a little too long. Now James Glenn will come back in. Some offense for defense for Southeast Polk. Now Southeast Polk will inbound under their own hoop. 3:46 left. 47-33 AL lead. On the back of a big third quarter for the Lynx. Rams get it in. It's Edwards going to work at the right wing. Now the right side, Bartlett, the leading scorer for the Rams. Step back three, he airballed it. Offensive rebound, put back though for Glenn. Back to a dozen-point lead, 47-35. AL will clear out. Here comes a trap from Southeast Polk. Lynx able to get it across the timeline. And now Isaacson wants a timeout. 3:22 left in the ballgame. 47-35. AL leads it on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere, and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com. Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
3:22 left to play in the fourth quarter. 47-35. AL leads Abraham Lincoln. The Lynx try to get back to the state tournament. They will inbound from the sideline. And then ball poked out of bounds by Falloon. So they'll stay with AL at the sideline. As the ball went all the way to the other end of the floor, they had to go chase it down. Tedian will throw it in. AL spaces the floor out. They get it into Dix. He's able to catch. Now Southeast Polk going to a trapping defense. Gruber in the corner. He drives baseline. The first layup, no good. Boone Bain pulled down the rebound. Here's Carmu in the front court. Little step through move. Shot up, no. He's fouled. Carmu will shoot 2 free throws. A foul on Noah Sambothi. First free throw from Carmu is good. Second free throw coming from Carmu. It is also good. 47-37. In the front court goes AL. They play catch around the perimeter now. Tedian double teamed. He gets it over to Sambothi. Down low. Brown with it. He's double teamed and fouled. And that'll be free throws. Carmu the foul, his third. It's a 1-and-1 coming. James Glenn will check back in. So Southeast Polk trying to keep him in on offense as much as they can. Dominic Caggiano will also check in. Boone Bain will head to the bench. Lynx Brown will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's on its way, and it's good. Brown will shoot one more. The gym goes silent. Now one more free throw here for Lynx Brown. Takes a couple dribbles, knocks it down. Made both of them. 49-37, back to a dozen-point lead for AL. 2:45 left here in the fourth. Glenn, step back three from the left wing. He missed it. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to Southeast Polk. Brown was battling over there with Riley Edwards, or with Caggiano, and it went out of bounds. So Southeast Polk inbounds from their own baseline. Rams down by 12. Riley Edwards in the lane. Back to Bartlett. To Carmu at the right wing. He's left open, so he'll fire a rainbow three. Missed it. Probably not the shot that Alan Jenkins wanted. 2:25 left in the game. Dix brings it into the front court. And then there's an offensive foul on Dix away from the ball. Dix and Bartlett got a little caught up near half court, and the official said Dix pushed off. So that's the fourth foul on Josh Dix with 2:20 left in the fourth. 2:15 on the clock. Carmu into the front court to Bartlett. Now Edwards, he'll run off a screen. Fire up a three from the top of the key, left it short. Dix got the board. Dix ahead to Sambothi. In the lane, layup, good. Noah's been fantastic tonight. He's got 21. 51-37. Here's a three from Bartlett. It's no good. Sambothi with the rebound. And then he's fouled about 80 feet from the hoop. And the frustration foul on Caggiano. That's his fifth. Team's eighth. So Sambothi will walk to the other end of the floor to shoot a 1-and-1. So Boone Bain will check in. Caggiano heads out with the 5 fouls. So his career as a Southeast Polk Ram is over with. He'll go to South Dakota next year to play football. Josh Dix, actually the one who got fouled, and he will make the free throw. Wondered if AL might have pulled a fast one there. I know Sambothi was the one who got fouled, but Dix at the free throw line. He missed that free throw. Bartlett gets the board, 52-37. AL into the, or Southeast Polk into the front court. Carmu bumps going down the lane, so he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Christian Tedian the foul, his first, team's ninth. for Carmio, the lefty, misses it. Dix with the rebound. Now Dix leak out the other way to Gruber. The layup is good. Gruber's got 10, 54-37. 126 left. Carmio shot up and one. And Carmio just went right to the hoop and got fouled. Coach Isaacson needs to be careful. He's really getting on the official. They get Lynx Brown for the foul. His fourth. Pull Balloon back in for Southeast Polk. One free throw here for Carmio. So it's 54-39. They're trying to get the score sorted out. Now they got it. One free throw here for Carmio. It is no good. And now AL trying to run out a little clock. There's a foul on Southeast Polk in the backcourt. They got it on Boone Bain, his fourth. And a 1-and-1 here for Josh Dix. This is the last 1-and-1 for AL. Dix makes the first one. He's up to 17. And he'll get one more. Dix takes a few dribbles. Knocks it down. 56-39 and a timeout from AL. 119 left in the game on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
What are you looking for in your career? What about being part of a team committed to innovation and servant leadership? And come join the AgriVision Equipment team as a service technician. AgriVision Equipment is focused on your future by providing benefits, sign-on bonuses, John Deere training, and more. As a leader in the industry, AgriVision Equipment is committed to investing in technology and resources to develop employees and pave the way for the future of agriculture. Apply online at agrivisionequipment.com/tech.
Clear skies and quiet tonight with lows around 30. Southwesterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lots of sunshine outside again tomorrow. Highs level off around 62. Clear skies tomorrow night. Lows around 33. Low 60s Thursday, turning cooler on Friday with highs in the upper 50s. Once again, low of 30 tonight, high of 62 tomorrow. Lows level off around 33 tomorrow night. I'm weatherology meteorologist Laura Lockwood on KMA. Right now, 53.
119 left to play in the ball game. 56-39. AL leading Southeast Polk. The Lynx is 79 seconds away from headed to the state tournament in Des Moines. Southeast Polk will walk it forward. Carmio brings it into the front court. Hands it back. Now driving the lane is Boone Bain. He puts a shot up and in. 56-41. Now Gruber in the backcourt. He gets doubled, hands it off to Josh Dix. Now AL can go into their stall. Under a minute left. Gruber gets fouled by Carmio. It's his fourth, and Gruber will shoot 2 free throws. Jamison Gruber's got 10 tonight. He has been fantastic all night. Part of 3 Lynx that are in double figures. Takes a couple dribbles. Lets this one go. It's good. Well, the story of this one will be the third quarter. 17-3. AL outscored Southeast Polk in that third frame. Some fantastic defensive adjustments from Coach Isaacson and company. Second free throw from Gruber, good. He's got a dozen. 58-41. AL leads it under a minute left. Rams bring it quickly into the front court. They play catch around the perimeter. Balloon hands it off to Carmio. Carmio, a couple dribbles. He gets in the lane, spin move, shot up and good. Carmio's got 10, 58-43. Gruber gets across the timeline. Now we'll back it out. 35 on the clock. As AL starts the 5-out stall. They play catch around the perimeter. The crowd rises to its feet. AL will just hold it out near half court. Now Dix The student section cheers. AL still playing catch. 10 on the clock. Gruber holds near half court. For the 17th time in school history, the Abraham Lincoln Lynx are headed to the state tournament. They defeat Southeast Polk 58-43. We'll take a break. Our post-game report next on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
It's always a question mark whether the weather will cause school cancellations or delayed starts. Of course, the kids think it's great to get a day off, but you need to plan. That's why KMA covers closings. You can check KMAland.com or sign up for notifications. That way you can get all the updates in one place and not venture out when you don't have to. You can depend on KMA to cover delays, cancellations, and closings due to questionable weather.
What do the employees of KMA think about KMA? Well, one says we cover more things going on in the area than anyone else. We're everywhere. Another says, if it's in your past about your family or impacts your pocketbook, we deliver the information you need. And yet another says they love helping people find clues about how they can grow, be more, and feel better about themselves. You can depend on KMA to be everywhere to get the information that matters to you.
Thanks for listening to KMA 960 Shenandoah and KMA FM 99.1 Corinda, Shenandoah.
Abraham Lincoln has defeated Southeast Polk 58-43. The Lynx are going back to the state tournament for the 17th time in school history. First time since 2016. Big night from Noah Sambothe. 21.7 rebounds. Josh Dix, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Jamison Gruber, 12 points and 4 rebounds in the victory. And of course, it was the third quarter that was the difference. A 17-3 quarter as the Lynx outscore Southeast Polk to head back to the state tournament. We'll have much more on this one later on tonight. Full recap, video pictures, all that great stuff at KMAland.com. Abraham Lincoln wins it 58-43. You've been listening to high school basketball on KMA 960 Shenandoah.
Thanks for joining us on KMA 960 Shenandoah for this game along the AgriVision Equipment Tournament Trail. Brought to you by AgriVision Equipment.
Clear skies and quiet tonight with lows around 30. Southwesterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lots of sunshine outside again tomorrow. Highs level off around 62. Clear skies tomorrow night. Lows around 33. Low 60s Thursday, turning cooler on Friday with highs in the upper 50s. Once again, low of 30 tonight, high of 62 tomorrow. Lows level off around 33 tomorrow night. I'm weatherology meteorologist Laura Lockwood on KMA. Right now, 53.
Thanks for listening to KMA. Time now for our regular program, already in progress.
Now to never worry about money again. Go to DaveRamsey.com and sign up for a free trial of Ramsey Plus today.
Hey guys, Rachel Cruz here. Confession. Budgeting hasn't always come naturally for me. I'm more of a free spirit, and on top of that, I love to spend money. But I want to tell you about the tool that has changed my life when it comes to budgeting. Over 6 million people are already on Every Dollar and using it every day to take control of their money. It's amazing, and take it from me, it's exactly what you need to make budgeting easy. Budgeting with Every Dollar shows me where all my money is going and allows me to free up space so I can spend it on what I value. It's customizable to you to fit your budget. I love that.
game.
Nice game.
Man. They deserve it, boys.
Yeah, they've worked years for this.
Man, it feels good. Right, they didn't really deserve it. I think they tough team. First half. Definitely we've seen when you're starting to get it's usually not a good start. Yeah, we're going to call it. Let's be fair.
Yeah, let's be consistent. I just,
yeah, go right through it. Go right through it. Once you're up in the area, it's very game. Step or a power dribble. Right. Because then you got everybody collapse. I don't know. It looks like a turnover, but it's probably not. Yeah, square up. Yeah, he's fouling.
he's going to foul you.
Gotta just have it. Brian, I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome.
I appreciate you.
I'll send the link to you, or I'll tag you in the post.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Tell
much.
Jameson I said congratulations.